guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, Shot in the Dark Travel with Jordana and Grant.
So I'm Grant, this is Jordan, my wife. We both just left our corporate jobs in England for 12 months so we can backpack around Southeast Asia. So the plan is we're going to be travelling around loads of different countries, having a great time and uploading videos of what we're getting up to onto YouTube so we can A, remember it ourselves when we're looking back, and B, we can give some great advice to anyone else who's thinking of coming out to Asia.
Yeah, we've seen some really good YouTube channels that have really helped us and inspired us on what to do and everything. So we thought, you know what, we'll make our own and hopefully people find it helpful. In this video, we're going to show you our hotel, we're going to show you what we end up doing in Uluwatu. So we got here yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here in Bali, Uluwatu, so in the south.
Yeah. And we got here pretty late, so we didn't explore much. There's lots of nice coffee bars and restaurants near our hotel. It's quite a good location, and we've got a beach really close as well, which we'll be visiting today. But yeah, we just went out for some food, had to explore around our hotel, and it's really, really nice. But yeah, it was so funny last night because we got into bed and there was a lizard, a gecko I think it was, but Grant was saying...
It was a massive lizard, it was like this big, it was a lizard, it was scary.
It wasn't, anyway, it kept on making noises in the night. Grant's sat up bolt, right, I'm like, it's just the lizard, it's not going to hurt you.
It was making lots of loud noises.
But yeah, the hotel's lovely, so we'll show you that now. This is our hotel room. We're currently staying at Bingham Beach, Bali, which is a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, so we're staying here for 3 nights.
Yeah.
Which it was, how much was it?
1.2 million Indonesian rupiah per night.
Yeah. I'll pop down in the description at how much that is in pounds. But as you can see, it's quite like a boohoo, vintagey kind of style. It's really cute. It comes with aircon. You've got a little desk with a stool and all our rubbish. It's quite open plan. Nice big bed. You have to leap in to get into it. And then this is our bathroom. We've got wardrobe, it's got a safe in it. Shower.
Open plan shower just straight into the bedroom, which was a little bit weird. You just bed's just in here and then open plan shower. Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, it's pretty nice, comfortable. Yeah, it's quite nice.
I think it's probably a bit more than we'll be looking at paying on average when we're in Bali, but I think because it was our first hotel, we just got here from a long journey, we were like, do you know what, let's stay somewhere a bit nicer, have a bit of a relax, get over the jet lag, all that sort of stuff. And we'll show you the grounds of the hotel later. It's really nice, it's really cute, there's a nice pool, nice little restaurant area, so I think we've got a good find here. Uluwatu is on the southern tip of Bali and there are loads of nice beaches all the way around the edge of the coast. We stayed in the Bingham area where the red pinpoint is, and this was mainly because there were quite a few beaches nearby as well as loads of bars and restaurants.
Uluwatu has a big surfer community and it really shows in the beaches, shops and restaurants. Here are a few of our favourites. Nourish, you'll find lots of these all around Uluwatu. We were very lucky that we had one just around the corner from our hotel. They have lots of amazing choices for everyone, lots of vegetarian and vegan options. We would definitely recommend the pink flamingo dragon fruit smoothie. We literally had one every day.
Casa Asia is a cool restaurant and bar that's generally one of the busier places. On an evening, it was one of the few places in Uluwatu that we found that even got a bit rowdy. We definitely recommend this for food and drinks. They did some great pizzas and it has a really good atmosphere. Next door to Casa Asia is a bar called Cella. This was a cool laid-back bar that we went to quite a few nights because it was probably the closest place to our hotel. So usually when we're trying to decide where to go and we've just got to a new area, the first thing Jordana does is she looks at the top rated restaurant on TripAdvisor. So when we did this here, it took us to Gooseberry. We really liked Gooseberry and the food was amazing. The only thing is it's probably a bit expensive. It was probably like twice as expensive as the other places we were eating and drinking at. So maybe not one if you're on a tight budget, but if you're looking to splash out or you're celebrating, we definitely recommend Gooseberry.
Bingham Beach was our favourite beach in Uluwatu. It was super close to our hotel, so we spent most of our time on this beach. We absolutely loved the clear blue water and the golden sands, and there's lots of cool bars and restaurants along the beach. We relaxed in Lucky Fish most of the time. We would sit above whilst drinking coconuts. In the evening, they host barbecues with fresh fish caught that day. We've just come down to the beach to see sunset, but unfortunately it's quite cloudy. But we're still gonna go and have a look around. We're on, what beach is it called?
So we're on Jimbaran beach, which is sort of North Uluwatu. I think it's more heading up towards Canggu and the main bit of Bali.
It takes about 30 minutes to get here in a taxi. Beware of the taxis. They're super pushy into getting you into a restaurant that they recommend.
Yeah, I think the taxi driver was definitely on commission. We booked it to one restaurant and he kept showing us, as he was driving, he was on his phone showing us pictures of the other restaurant we should have been going to. And he was like, I'll book you in. And we're like, oh, maybe. So
driving and then showing us all the trip advisors.
He calls up to book us in and then wants to drop us off and come in with us to recommend it. And we were just like, no, all right, we'll just drop us in and we'll have a walk. So, yeah, we're just having a walk up and down the beach. It looks really nice. We'll turn the camera around in a sec. Basically, it looks like maybe like half a mile of beach all the way down, and there's just loads of restaurants on the side.
So we're gonna have some seafood, which I'm really excited about.
So I just had a bug crawling in my hair, I think.
But yeah, so we'll take you along the beach now and have a look before the sunset.
Yeah, looks like some really cool places today. So yeah, hopefully a good night.
Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Every time it dance.
So after being awkwardly serenaded on the beach, me and Grant tucked into an amazing seafood platter, which was absolutely delicious and we would definitely recommend. Although I wasn't keen on the clams, they tasted a bit off. So Grant decided to eat all the clams, and I'm just gonna say he wasn't well the next day. There are plenty of choices on the beach where you can have a seafood platter looking out at the sea. We would definitely recommend Jimbaran Beach for an evening.
For our last few days in Uluwatu, we moved to Mangawanga Living as this was a bit more in our budget range. We really liked it, the owners were super friendly and couldn't do too much to help us. The room was modern and clean, so it was ticking all the boxes we wanted. For 440,000 rupees a night, we thought it was a great deal. The pool area was really nice, and it was quite a small hotel, so we usually had this bit to ourselves, which was good. And if you're interested in either of the hotels we've stayed in Uluwatu, we'll put the links in the description, so make sure you check those out. And finally, probably the best part of this hotel in our opinion was that there were 3 super cute puppies that were owned by the owner of the hotel. So whenever we were here, they'd just follow us around wanting attention, and Jordana absolutely loves dogs, so she was in her element.
Probably one of the best places we went to in Uluwatu, Mana Restaurant and Bar. Mana had amazing food. Grant had a burger, which he says was the best burger he's ever had in his entire life, but he does exaggerate quite often. I had a burrito and a spicy margarita, which were delicious. I would say the best part of Mana is the pool. It's an infinity pool looking out over the sea. It's got amazing music, chilled out vibes, and you can use their pool as long as you're buying drinks or food.
Next we went to Uluwatu Temple, which is a Hindu temple on top of a cliff at the western tip of Uluwatu. And we came here in the morning and it was quite eerie because it's a massive complex and it was like basically deserted. So what we found out afterwards was everyone comes on the evening because they do a fire dancing show, and we'd heard loads of bad things about the monkeys being really aggressive. And on the way in, the staff like really bigged up how scary these monkeys were. They even offered us a guard with a stick who'd protect us. So we were like in this deserted temple complex with monkeys everywhere, and Jordana was absolutely terrified. But it was worth it because look at these views of the cliff edge. Like, it just looked amazing and it was definitely worth the trip.
There are plenty of beach clubs in and around Uluwatu, and we definitely recommend going to at least one. We do recommend to research the minimum spend at these places, as some of the minimum spends can be very expensive. We loved our time in Uluwatu and we hope you enjoyed watching.
And of course, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.